Welcome back to some more Metroid Prime Remastered, where last time we arrived on the space derelict, the frigate Corpion, and we made a quick escape to Talon's War. So hopefully y'all can hear the game audio. If not, I'll have to mess with OBS. So thank you all for joining. I appreciate that. Whoever's coming in, of course, I appreciate. No sound, whatever. I don't care. No sound. No shit. But, yeah. Talon Overworld. But yeah, we are going to continue our journey into Talon 4 and see how much progress we can make. I'm hoping a lot. A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Hunter class gunship registered Samus Aran. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. So I restarted the game to get the other scan data that I missed, such as the data for Ridley. Meta Ridley, I should say. A new creature's entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology, Tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience. Retracts into ground if threatened. Hi, welcome in. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. But, yeah, I had to redo a lot of stuff in this game. So, for example, if we go logbook, scroll through pirate data, never mind. Research. Let's try research. So I know there's something about Meta Ridley on here. Okay. Creatures then. Tangleweed. Maybe I didn't on this file. I know I could have sworn that I got the data for Meta Ridley, but it should have been the logbook. Yeah, I could have sworn I had it in my logbook. Maybe I don't. I thought I did, because I started over earlier, and hold on, let me just check something real quick before I truly get started. Because like I said, I could have sworn I had the data for Meta Ridley scanned along with the other information on the space dialect. So let's see. 4 minutes. 23. So I think 23 minutes is the one that I have done for the data, so I don't know why that data didn't show up for scan data. Not sure, but, so I know I scanned them earlier for what I missed, so I mean, should be there. I just don't know where to find it. If anybody has a clue, let me know. And then where to find that in my scan data. So, yeah. I just am not sure, because I could have sworn I had it in my scans. Unless I gotta like scroll for here we go, hold on. Parasite Queen. Nope, pirate data maybe. Because like I scanned everything in the frigate. Whatever, I could probably find it later on anyway. So it's not really a big fuss. Okay, so we already scanned this. So we're good. Now we just gotta scan the small Morph Ball hole. Okay, so that's scanned, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Hopefully people can hear the game audio, I'm hoping. Now I feel like a microphone to enhance that, I don't know. Because I'm still fresh into learning how to use OBS. So if anybody has like any tips for that, that I can improve my content for streaming. And I'm like fairly new to this OBS setup. Like I'm not an expert. Like if anybody has more expertise for it, please let me know, and that way I can understand this setup a little better. Hi, welcome in. So these are zoomers, basically. If you guys don't want me to read like the every single entry in this game, I don't have to. I'm gonna scan that one. That one is a gamer, which is an older Metroid enemy. For those that are not familiar with the franchise. Hold on. Yeah, that's how I got through, okay. But yeah, this game I have some extensive history. Like I stated numerous times, this was my introduction to the Metroid series. I had a Nintendo GameCube growing up, which was my introduction to video games, really. So I've also played classics like The Simpsons Hit and Run, Over the Hedge video game, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, which is a PS2 game that I played back in the day. There's a lot that I have played and have not played. Hey, welcome in, welcome back. It's always nice to see you come back. Thanks. You always keep the stream very lively. Thank you for the heart, mate. So now we gotta look at our map. How are you doing today? So, seismic activity detected, Hive Totem. Okay, so now we just gotta scan this door. I'm gonna read the lore, though, however. Chozo script transcripted. The history of the Chozo. Doing good. I'm not too bad. Getting back into this game. Making sure I'm not missing anything. So yeah, it's been quite the day. Had delicious dinner last night. Homemade meatloaf with asparagus and mashed potatoes. Not the boxed ones, but peeling the potatoes and doing it homemade style. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times. It was delicious. So far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors come from. One thing is clear, however, the Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. So I added some more games to my streaming list, which I'm very excited about. So I added Dino Crisis to it, because I feel like that would be a wonderful addition to the streams. As well as Parasite Eve, which I've never played, but I've heard of it, and I've heard good things about it. Also, what else did I add? I'd have to look at my list to figure out what I added. So, I also added... Let's see. Because I think y'all are gonna like this new additions that are added to my streaming schedule. So, I have added Chrono Trigger, which is an NES classic, which a lot of people love. It's a beloved game in that franchise. Yes, I'm very excited for that one. I've never played it personally, but I've heard all good things about it. So that's going to be under my RPG classics for my streaming. Also, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, is joining my list. It's under Spooky / Retro Shift, along with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is a sequel to Luigi's Mansion. Then, for Pokemon and Chill, I added Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia, Pokemon Rangers Guardian Signs, which I'm very excited for those three. Personal childhood favorites. Pokemon Conquest, which I've never played in my lifetime, but I'm open to playing it. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, which arguably has my favorite quote of the series because of the Grovyle, which was also my senior quote in high school. Then I also added a new arc, which is the psychological horror arc. So we have Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 2 Remake, Silent Hill 3, and Silent Hill F. Silent Hill 2 was my introduction to that series, and I'm very excited to play it because it's another beloved game in my heart. I've also added give me just a moment. I've also added Kirby Superstar to Momentum and Nostalgia Run, along with Mario and Luigi's Inside Story, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, Wario Land 4, Custom Robo, which is for the Nintendo GameCube, and then for the skill and action block, I added F-Zero GX. And then, as for late phase story epics, which I'd probably put in the horror, is Parasite Eve, Dino Crisis 2, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, which I'm very excited for. And then for special events that I added will be The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords for the Game Boy Advance, but I need 3 more people to play this game. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition for the Switch, and Tetris 99 for Community Nights, and I also forgot for the Zelda arc, I almost forgot it, is... where did I put it? Because it was 4 Swords for the GameCube, but I added that to my list as well, along with Kirby's, hold on. Where did I add it to? Hey, welcome in. Where did I add it to? Because I know I added it to the list. 4 Swords Adventure to Zelda Chaos Knights, which I have never played before, like the 4 Swords GameCube edition, nor the Game Boy Advance version, because I can never find 3 other people to play it. So I think that'd be very exciting to do, to be honest. I mean, that is an extensive new part of my list that I am also looking forward to. I might also add Lara Croft Tomb Raider to that list, along with Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry was part of my childhood. And Dante is such a good character in that game, like, oh my gosh. His abilities, his arsenal, I just feel like would be an amazing, amazing, amazing addition. And if you guys have any more suggestions for other games to add to wanting to see me play, or anything crazy for games to get my reactions, like, to cringe and whatnot, let me know. I'm open to newer suggestions, so definitely interested in that, different kinds of games. I'm even going to play the older Final Fantasy games, so Final Fantasy 1 through 3 is going to be added to the list as well, along with most of the Final Fantasy games, except for, which one was it? The one that everybody doesn't like. I might add Dark Cloud as well, and Dark Cloud 2, because I feel like Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2 do not have enough love, but it's definitely a hidden gem to the PlayStation 2 era. So, I mean, that's going to be exciting as well. So, big things are coming to the future of this page. Very, very big things. So we have these missiles, and I hope everybody is excited for that aspect. Because I know I'm looking forward to it, especially a lot of the other games I'm going to be getting my hands on. And, different, of course, from other games. I know, a lot of good games and a lot of wacky wild ones on the list as well. I might even add Castlevania to the list when I get time to, of course, add some more, because it's going to be a lot of re-editing the list and to be able to do so. Chozo script translated. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other, unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Interesting. That is definitely lore dump. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, just trying to think of other games that I can add as well to the list. Ghouls and Goblins might be another addition. I'm not sure, because I've heard of it. It's just I haven't played it. And then, heck, maybe even some Godzilla games to the page as well. The one that was on GameCube. I'm trying to remember what it's called. But it was like one of my favorite childhood ones, Melee. Godzilla Save the Earth Melee or something. That one definitely shaped my childhood for years. As well as, I'm trying to think of other games that I can think of. Okay, so we can scan all this goodies. So, that's scanned. So yeah, if there's any games I've never heard of, and are willing to let me know about it, I would greatly appreciate that. Because I know just, like, the basics ones, and I don't mind it because I love nostalgia. Nostalgia's great. Did I ever mention how much I hate wasps? And how much wasps terrify me? Slips the flashback. Shows the one clip from my Resident Evil live stream when the wasp room came. End of flashback. I should totally do that. I have like a little flashback to that. Because wasp, they are aggressive little jerks. Like, I get it, they're part of our environment ecosystem, but at the same time, they are aggressive. I might get hit by now. Get hit by. What I get hit by? Frick. Let's see. Ow! Even if they have, like, Doom on here, I would definitely play it. I think Doom would be pretty cool to play. As well as, Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein's another good game, but, like, super difficult. Duke Nukem, I wish they had on the Nintendo Switch, because I would so play Duke Nukem. I feel like Duke Nukem would be a great addition to the streaming as well. Along with... I'm trying to think what else I could do. Poppy Playtime, Mortal Kombat. Like, there's so many possibilities. But Tomb Raider is another, like, a big one that's a must for streaming. I feel like. I played the original Tomb Raiders. Well, I forget which one it was, but like had the Loch Ness Monster in it or whatever, like Nessie. I can't remember which one specifically. It's been forever since I've touched a Tomb Raider game. Oh, not this room. Yep. 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 The bridge looks worn, but functional. It appears to be inactive. Alright. It appears this item can only be reached by using the elevated bridge. Yay! The wasp room! Murder wasps! No! Usually when I was a kid, I got stuck in this section all the time, and I would get so mad. A new creature's entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Mechanoid, Hive Mecha Security Unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones, able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. Okay, I wanted to scan one of them bugs. Stop moving! There we go. Ram War Wasp, airborne predator, circles its prey and then strikes. The War Wasps are the only species on Talon 4 to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting in damp, dark places, Ram War Wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle their enemy at high speeds, disorienting it, striking from all sides as a single intelligence. They can fell huge organisms. Yeah, this was like terrifying for me as like a little kid. Like just this section alone, like terrified me. And this is why wasps to me are like the most terrifying like insect in my opinion, because like this here alone cemented my fear of wasp. Hey, welcome in. How are you? Ah, don't hit me, wasp. Doing good. Just discussed what games I just added to my streaming schedule. I can't wait to play all them games. I'm just trying to think of more that I can add as well. Because, like, Silent Hill is definitely a big one. It's definitely part of my childhood, specifically Silent Hill 2. 3 was pretty cool. I can't wait to see how terrifying Silent Hill F is. Sonic, that would be a good addition. Appreciate that. I wish they had Sonic Adventure 2 for the Switch. Then I would definitely stream that one immediately, because Sonic Adventure 2 is a huge part of my childhood. Especially Shadow the Hedgehog, the game. Dude, like, oh, the chokehold that game has on me. Playing as Shadow the Hedgehog, like, that game had such a chokehold. And I remember playing it for the first time. I'm like, this is so edgy. I just loved it for that reason. Come on. Stop hitting me. Oh, Shadow one's incredible. Like, you have different paths you can take. You have, like, a hero path, a villain path, your own path, and like it's really interesting because you have to like collect the Chaos Emeralds through it. I don't remember much about it other than, like, how edgy it was. And, like, you could either team up with Sonic or any of the heroes. You could team up with Eggman. Hey, welcome in, thank you for the follow. Or you could team up with, like, the main villain of the game, which is, like, this space... It's sort of like Undertale with pads, but, like, it's different, in a sense. So we got our first missile upgrade, which is huge. Honestly, Undertale's a good game to play as well for live stream, so I think I might do that one as well. Um, I usually try to do the, um, yes, I've played Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. I've got that on my list for future streams as well. Um, Pokemon Leaf Green was my first Pokemon game, and I personally grew up with it. And I have a lot of fond memories with Leaf Green. Like, very, very, very fond memories. I can't remember the team I had back in those days, and um, that was like something different. I know I started with Bulbasaur at one point, and my team was pretty decent. It's just I didn't have them leveled up properly to defeat the Elite Four. That I remember that much. I know there's missiles in here. Just don't remember where. Oh wow, Pokemon Sword's a good game though. It's got a pretty good story, I would say. I liked it, personally, Pokemon Sword. So there should be a missile expansion. Here's an energy tank. Nice! Oh, I missed a missile tank. I missed a, energy tank. Might as well go back for that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not the acid. Who'd you start with in, Pokemon Sword? Oh, okay. Cinderace, nice. I started with Sobble. Because I like the design of Inteleon. And I thought it was pretty cool. It was like based off of James Bond. Because when I was a kid, I really loved 007 and like watched a lot of the movies. I just thought it was really cool. So now, where's the missiles in this room? Now there's missiles in this room somewhere, right? It's along the Brimstone Wall. Ruined Gallery. I can look on my map. Oh, cool. That's a really cool... Okay, so that's Totem Access. How do I look at this map again? Oh, there we go. Hive Totem. Ruin Gallery. So am I in Ruin? No, the next room is Ruin Gallery. I had a... What was it? I know I had Umbreon on my team for that one, because... Of course, Umbreon is the one Pokemon I choose out on every team. Okay, so we're in the Ruin Gallery. Umbreon's like my top Pokemon. It will forever be. Pokemon Coliseum truly cemented that for me. In my childhood. Because I was a huge Coliseum fan. Yes, finally. Definitely underappreciated Pokemon. There's some missiles. Coliseum is really good, but like if you don't like graphics, like I don't know if you saw my playthrough of XD Gale of Darkness. It's basically the same graphics, and a lot of people say it's an eyesore, but like XD and Coliseum are definitely beloved by the Pokemon community. Um, Definitely a fantastic GameCube era game. Especially the whole concept of Shadow Pokemon, which was definitely a difference in terms of GameCube. Yeah, yeah, I remember having one of them. I think it was sold in '08 when I had it. I didn't have a memory card for it, so like I had a PS2, but like that had a memory card, but the GameCube just we didn't keep when I was younger. I'd like to get one eventually because it's definitely a lot of fond memories for that system as well. Especially, for example, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Pac-Man World 2, the original, which I'm going to get repacked for the Switch eventually, and I can't wait for that one. That's definitely going to be a fun game. So now I'm just going to make it to the main plaza. Jeez, I almost got sabotaged by a wasp. Yeah, no problem. I try to support fellow creators as much as I can. I'm a pretty chill person when it comes to, like, trying to support others with their content and whatnot, so... But yeah, Sonic is definitely a cool idea. Ooh, Sonic Frontiers. I have not played that one yet. So, I mean, thank you for the TikToks. Ah! But, yeah, Sonic Frontiers I feel like would be a wonderful game to play. Specifically because I have not played it yet, so I think that would be like a good blind run for series. Fox games, like, Star Fox. Yeah, I've got the original one on that list, along with the second one and Star Fox 64. I want to get Star Fox Adventures, which I think is the GameCube one, right? Where he's, like, running around the area. I think... Jeez. Them just snuck up on me. Oh, gotcha. I think that's like one of the unheard of games of Star Fox. Personally, I don't know. To be precise, I really don't, because there's a lot of games I've never heard of personally. Oh yeah, this room. Okay, I know where I'm at. One of our first main bosses of Talon, well, mini bosses of Talon 4. Morph Ball. So that's where we get our Morph Ball. Blue orbs, and that's microscopic fracture, so I can blow that up with the missile. So let's face our first mini-boss of Talon 4. Beetles. These little guys are so easy to take out. Gotta keep focusing on one at a time. You can easily sidestep them too if you need to. One thing I wish they would have re-put, like, for the remaster was, like, some way to integrate the fusion suit into this, like, the original, when you had, like, the Game Boy feature, Game Boy Advance feature, where you could just implement your save copy of Metroid Fusion, and then you get a Metroid Fusion suit, essentially, for the whole game. Morphology. Plated Beetle. Well-armored burrowing insect. Vulnerable only in the rear abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks. Only surfacing when it detects vibrations above, it then maneuvers itself so as to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. So let's side dash around this big guy, and I just wish it would like show the health bars of the mini bosses like in the original. Other than that, this game is so good. Like, what a masterpiece. I know for the Parasite Queen you're able to see the health bar. Because I could have sworn with the GameCube version the health bar was for this guy. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't... because I haven't played it in like so long. Maybe like... last time I played this was... 08? I want to say 2008. The GameCube version. That was like a long time ago. So I'm not gonna remember that far back. Morph Ball acquired. Press Y to activate Morph Ball mode. Use L to move the Morph Ball around. Additional data download to inventory screen. Press minus to access the inventory screen. Beautiful. Now we're back to our wonderful upgrades, so we can hit that with a missile, I think, essentially? No, we need Morph Ball Bombs. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. I don't know. Mario, yes, I got Super Mario Brothers on that list as well. Maybe Super Mario 64 would be a cool idea. If they had Super Mario Sunshine to the GameCube part of this, I might play that one as well. I'm not very good at Super Mario Sunshine. I maybe beat it once in my life. Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe Starview Valley would be a good choice. I'm not sure what else I can do. I'll think of stuff as well. Paper Mario, yeah, I've got that on the list too. Main Plaza, across the bridge. Yeah, it's a good game. Oh yeah, I need my map. What's entry on Totem Access? Hive Totem. Room Fountain Access. Main Plaza. We're on Shrine, we're on Shrine. So here. So we're in the main plaza, right? Yeah. The Ruined Fountain area. Hive Totem, transport, Ruined Fountain access. Where would that be? Yeah, I've got a bunch of Zeldas as well. If there's any other Zeldas I have not played on that list, like... I know I've got the 2 ridiculous CDI games on the list as well, which is going to be definitely a fever dream in itself, but yeah. I've got Spirit Tracks on that list, Phantom Hourglass, Cadence of Hyrule I have yet to play. Those ones I would love to play. Yeah, I know you can't wait. I'm definitely excited as well just for how I would react. Mainly because I feel like those games... Club Penguin? I did play Club Penguin back in the day. And that was fun as well. But I heard it got shut down due to a lot of controversy. Like, a lot of just crazy and wild things happened, and like, a lot of creepos came onto that game after a while. But I was there when it started. I remember the pizza joint. I remember the minecart minigame. I remember the, what other minigames were? The dojo one. The dojo one was fun. Thank you for the follow. Am I going the right way? Okay, I'm going the right way. But, yeah, that was such a good game. I just wish they didn't get rid of it, but I mean, I understand with everything that happened and all the wild controversy. Right. Speaking of games, do you remember Toontown? Toontown was a lot of fun, too. I fondly remember Toontown. Such good memories of that game where you could, like, go with your friends and, like, take on the robot thingies or whatever, throw pies at them. That was so good, just like the gag items you could use just to take on those robots or whatever they're called. And then like raiding the bases with like your friends, like that was good back in the day. Like, oh man, you know, if you know, you know. It's like one of those gotcha, but it's like one of those games. It's like you had to be there. Yeah, like I said, Club Penguin was good. Like with all the controversies and stuff, like I played it when it first came out, and then don't remember when I stopped playing it, but like they made a Wii game for it. I know that for a fact, and like there were just a bunch of mini games. Like you could pick teams, like a red team, a blue team, a yellow team, a green team. I think it was like Club Penguin Sports Day or something. I briefly remember that one, but like not much. But like the mini games were great for that one. You could build like snowmen. You could, oh gosh, I can't remember the other mini games for the life of me right now. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison as it is already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. Paintball. Yes! Yes! Paint Wars. Yes. I think that was like my favorite one in that game, I believe, would have been Paint Wars or whatever that one was, but like another game, if you know, you know. So fun. And then they had like a sled one. Hi, welcome in. Okay. Wait, let me read that prophecy. The time of prophecy draws even closer. It is said that when the plants wilt and the creatures change and all life fades, the newborn will descend from the sky. Interesting lore. I don't know why I'm reading it like a news broadcaster either. Oh, crap, can't go there. Magmoor Caverns we can't go into because that'd be too hot. I went the wrong direction. Like a fool. Like a fool, I went the wrong direction. When decay flows, the hatchling... The man of many voices, I appreciate that. The hatchling will walk a poisoned path to the source. I try to, like, make the games come alive when I, like, voice act in them. Because I feel like it makes it more immersive and the experience a little bit better. So, like, everybody's more engaged. Platoon. I have never heard of Platoon, but I definitely will look into that. Subnautica I want to do eventually as well. I feel like Subnautica would be really fun. Oh, Splatoon. Okay. I misread it. I'm sorry. That's on me. That's my fault. I haven't played Splatoon in a hot minute either. No, you're good. You're good. I'm not very good at games like that, so I mean, I might need help with that, like, getting tips for that game in terms of, like, advice on what to do. Splatoon is, like, one of the harder games for me. Like, heck, I could even do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like, a tournament or something, where I could, like, play online with friends and whatnot. I also need to find 3 other people to play Four Swords for Nintendo Switch Online, because that game requires 4 people to play. Nice! We should do, like, for a community night, like a tournament with, like, viewers and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool and immersive as well. Cool. And I don't have anything to offer for, like, prizes for it, so I think it'd be for more of the fun of the community. Because I know there's some streamers that offer, like, prizes for the winners and everything. I'm not one of those people that can really offer much for prizes for winnings. Yeah, that's what I'd like, is doing it for fun. I'm a little rusty when it comes to Smash Brothers, so I'll admit that. But I main Link mostly, because Link is my boy. I've always been a Link guy, ever since Melee. I have not had time to master the other characters, like Samus I played, but she was in Brawl. I played Samus in Brawl because it was part of the story. And that story in itself... Ah, not the acid! Get out of there, Samus! But Subspace Emissary was quite the banger of a story for Smash Brothers, and, like, oh my gosh, like, it's one of those stories that you had to be there back in those days. And playing that story with a bunch of friends made it even better. I have yet to beat the story in Ultimate. I unfortunately... I don't know what I did with my copy of Ultimate. I think I lost it at some point in time. I already tried that room because... Incineroar, okay, that's a good main to have. I think Incineroar is pretty cool, I just don't know how to play him. I've tried Lucario a few times, not very good at Lucario. No, you're good. I don't know why it autocorrects like that. Lucario I'm not good at, Jigglypuff I'm not good at, Pikachu I'm not very good at, Mewtwo... Yeah, Lucario's fun to play as, but, like, very, very difficult to, like, understand his moveset. If, like, unless you're, like, really sitting there and trying to play all the characters, and you can have, like, the understanding. I've tried Dr. Mario on Melee, I've tried, where's this leading me? Ruin Fountain? No, I want to be in the Ruin Fountain. That one would lead to Magmoor. So we want to be... Damn, this map. Okay, I need a guide for this, because I am struggling right now to remember which way to go. Okay, so... Set of branches, Morph Ball. Okay, did that. Leads the Arbitrium access. So that'd be... that... Ah! Get out of the acid. Pyrus. Okay, nice. Nice. I don't think I would ever play Dark Souls on live stream, because I feel like that game would, like, make me so mad to the point I would, like, snap my controller in half. And that's, like, the kind of game that I would, like, ugh. No, I needed those Shriek Bat data. Damn it. Well, I'll have to come back to that and get the scan data for Shriek Bats, because they blew up. Oh, this room, okay.
Recording to logbook.
So, a Reaper Vine, powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. A single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but his vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing this blade wildly at anything that enters its zone of precipitation. A Ferrothorn, oh wow. Self-destruct, I assume? Oh, that's even worse. Is it like a double battle format, or is it... use the missiles for that. Through here. Through here. Oh. Okay. Save room here. I know there's shriek bats in this area. Where are they?
Recording to logbook.
There we go. Got the shriek bat. I've even got Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Moon on the list as well to stream, which I'm very excited for those two. Because Alola is definitely quite a lot of fun to go through. Especially like the way you can get to Ultra Worlds and stuff. Like on Solgaleo or Lunala. I thought it was pretty awesome. Oh, cool. Good luck on the PvP. Definitely wish you the best of luck for PvP, because they can be difficult, can't they? Good. I'm happy to hear that. The great poison comes from Talon's core. Okay, so that's poisonous water. Oh, missiles. Nice, got a missile expansion. Shusha. We gotta do the Watery Hall. So now we got 15 missiles. I'm very excited that I got that many, because that's increasing my power. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's a good team. Very versatile. Different types. I like that. That's a good idea. Okay, so I gotta take 4. Ah, Pixie Plate, nice. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. So any Pokemon you catch from Champions can go to Scarlet and Violet? Oh, Pokemon Sword, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I had a, I think I transferred my... Which Pokemon is it? The one legendary. Forget what it's called. Oh, what is it called? It's like the one that you could get after, like, I forget what the legendary is called. It began with a Z. But, like, kind of looks fox-looking, sort of. Kind of like a fox. Not Zygarde, Oh, what was it? Hold on. Let me look this up. I have terrible memory with it. It was like part... It was electric type, part fighting, I think? Maybe it wasn't legendary, I don't remember. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I don't honestly remember the name of it. Zeraora, yes, thank you. That's the one that I was able to transfer to... oh, it's a mythical, okay. Definitely, I'm out of date with Pokemon, apparently, but that's okay. There's just too many to memorize, honestly. um, charge me. Ooh.
Recording to logbook.
Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris. What? Why is my microphone off? Hold on. Can you hear me? Why is my microphone off? Oh, gotcha. Why is my microphone not working? Can anybody hear me on the microphone? That's weird. Okay. I wasn't sure. Casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent the fallen star, burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land. A strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in a night as a spider weaves a web. Interesting analogy. I like the analogy section of that. That's pretty cool. The charge beam acquired. Let's go. I love the charge beam. Press and hold ZR/A to charge, release to fire. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Press minus to access the inventory screen. Not sure why my mic isn't lighting up. The sphere move? I think... Hold on. So this is what the charge beam does, essentially. You just charge it up. Yeah, it's honestly one of the oldest upgrades Samus has ever gotten. I think it started back all the way in Super Metroid, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not a Metroid expert by any means. But when I was a kid, that Wasp room was the furthest I've ever gotten in in this game. Mainly because I didn't know where to go, and I didn't have a guide for it. So I always got stuck. I had a computer, I had internet, but the computers in the early 2000s are not as advanced now as they are then as they are now. Which kind of stunk at that point, but it was what it was. It was kind of not. It was kind of cool having a computer back in those days as well. Yeah, they had YouTube. It started in 2005, which was different. And YouTube looked a lot different in 2005. Like a whole different interface of the main page, and yeah, it was a whole different layout. There was a lot of different YouTubers that aren't on there now. I'm trying to remember what YouTubers are on that are there back then. You had PewDiePie, which he was really huge back then. Like he was making all things gaming content. You had other Minecraft YouTubers, which they had controversy back in those days as well. Trying to think what else. They had like funny cat videos in those days. The Numa guy, of course, he was huge on YouTube in those days. Technoblade, yes, I loved Technoblade. Rest in peace to him. He was really chill. A really cool guy. I loved how he interacted with his fans and just how cool his vibes were. Dream. Yeah, I remember Dream. Didn't he do a face reveal recently? I think. Oh, gotcha. And then you had Markiplier start in, I don't remember when he started, but like 2011, I think he started. Smosh, early Smosh was great too, because they did a lot of parodies of videos. So they like did some Pokemon parodies, which were very hilarious. Pokemon Real Life, which one of my favorite ones for Smosh for those videos was the one where he battles the one guy and like he gets the TM for Fly, and Charizard can't learn Fly because it's like Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow styled, which I thought was pretty hilarious in that time. But Call of Duty was really huge on YouTube back then as well. And it's different nowadays than it was today, like, just in a lot of retrospective. We have a Morph Ball here. Wait, that just dropped me down significantly. Oh, darn it. Frick. Frick. Nope, don't you fall back in that acid. Darn it, Samus. My fault. I fell. So now I gotta find a way up there. Let's see. We got a platform, and then platform this way, and then we gotta get over there somehow. So we can't get up there through there because we'd have to have. No, because that would drop me back here. Hold on. Oh, we have to curve around. Okay. That's why. It's been a hot minute since I've done this section of the game. Too long. Oh, gotcha. Are you, like, doing raids or, like, trading? Is that what you're doing for that? Like, your restarts? Or just, like, a whole new gameplay? Just got War Wasp activity. Nice. Very nice. Fudge. Ah, I fell again. Okay. New plan. Jump. Ooh, nice. A shiny. A shiny Pokemon's awesome. Honestly. A Relor. Isn't that the Dung Beetle looking Pokemon? Okay, nice. That's still a good catch, though. I can't remember my first shiny for Scarlet. Or, yeah, Scarlet. I think it was a Makuhita. Ooh, Murkrow. Nice. I like Murkrow's shiny. It's a nice purple color. I love it. My first ever shiny was, a Sneasel. All the way back in Pokemon Platinum. Oh, so you guys did like a battle for the shiny. Yeah, Sneasel was my first, and I restarted the game and I didn't know, like, at the time I should have transferred it to another file, but accidentally, like, wiped the data. Oh, okay, that's an interesting way to do that, like a high stakes battle. I'll be right back, though. Oh, you got an Azumarill and a Skidoo, and a Weezing and a Scyther? Wow, those are good shinies, too. Psyduck, okay. I love Golduck shiny. I caught a shiny Psyduck in, Legends Arceus when I did my last playthrough of it live here on TikTok. That was like months ago, though. Excuse me. Oof. Honestly, shiny Pokemon are, like, the greatest. So, we are upcoming to a boss fight. Yeah, true. Some of the shinies are, like, beautiful, and then you got, like, some that are, like, not the greatest. Gengar, yeah, it's, like, the same thing. Like, not much noticeable for the change of the look. Same with the Garchomp shiny, like, it's just the same look. Basically, you can't really tell the difference for Garchomp either. Until it Mega Evolves, like, same with Gengar's case. Which I think is interesting and intriguing. Marshadow. I don't think I've ever seen Marshadow shiny, to be quite honest. I've only seen regular Marshadow. I had one in an old playthrough of, Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Yay, more wasps. More wasps. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Mechanoid Incinerator Drone programmed for high-temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. The unit has minimal combat programming, but can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intense heat blasts compensate for its lack of battle prowess. Interesting. Ow. I can still get hit by the fire, even though I Morph Ball? Silly. Now for the freaking more War Wasps. Barbed War Wasps. An extremely durable wasp hive can only be destroyed by direct exposure from fire from below. Barbed War Wasp, airborne insect with the ability to launch its stinger at prey. Highly aggressive member of the War Wasp family, this insect can propel the tip of its stinger up to 20 meters. Its stinger tips regrow seconds after launch and contain an acidic compound designed to pre-digest prey. Yeah, I don't like those. I don't know, to be honest. I think it's like a few phases before they get destroyed ultimately. But wasps are like my least favorite insect. Like, they terrify me. They always have. Just something about them. They're just aggressive. Come on, stop hating me with fire. Ugh. I think it all spanned from this game, my fear of them. Like, to be quite honest. Like, with the first boss fight of this game, well, in the section with the Mecha Hive or whatever, where you get the missiles back, that, I think, stemmed my fear of wasps. Yeah, I've been stung before. I was never stung until that point, and I was just like, ugh. Morph Ball Bomb. Morph Ball Bomb acquired. While in Morph Ball mode, press ZRA to drop a Morph Ball Bomb. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen, press minus to access the inventory screen. Beautiful. So now we can actually essentially do some things. Right. Some more missiles. Booyah. Now we're up to 20. We did that. So now we got to get out of there for a Morph Ball puzzle. To get another energy tank, which is always handy. So it's gonna be a puzzle. I don't know how many energy tanks are in this game, but like, Super Metroid was an absurd amount of energy tanks, which took me forever to find. Okay, that's gonna drive me insane. Like, the camera angle, these, the Morph Ball. Welcome back. Okay, so for this, we can do a puzzle. If it'll let me. There we go. Ah, not the tree cats! Get away from me, Shriek Bat! Okay, so now... Oh, that's not good. Now I gotta remember how to do this puzzle. Yep, pretty much. Bang, bang, bang. Not the bats. Oh no, they're gonna get me. Oh, come on. Get in that slot. Now I gotta do this in a timely manner, this puzzle. This is the fun part. I remember how the heck to do this one. Ow! Stop getting in the frickin' acid. Come on, hurry up. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Stop! Oh, I'm terrible with these controls. Okay. Now we gotta make our way over there quick without failing. I'll admit when I'm bad at controls and stuff in a game. Yeah, she got the Sonic genes. Sonic the Hedgehog, gotta go fast. I haven't seen the third movie yet. But like, I heard it's really, really good. Only seen the first two. Right there. Oh, gotcha. I solved the dang old puzzle. Where's the friggin' energy tank? On the energy tank. So I did that. Oh, ball maze, okay. So it's that door that I just unlocked that I need to access. I liked the first movie, it was really good, like... Casting-wise, Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman was absolute genius. There's our second E-tank, which I got scanned because I forgot to scan it. Okay, so we get the second one. So now we got 2 E-tanks. Beautiful. Let's get out of this maze. Back to here. Pretty much. Complete the Metroid deck. Yes, I love it. Mainly because I want to 100% this game, because there's a secret ending that showcases for Metroid Prime 2. And that's pretty huge to, like, show how the main antagonist of Metroid Prime 2 and 3 come to be. It's like watching a Marvel movie, honestly, like with the post-credit scene. That's how it makes me feel. And that was a very bold move by Nintendo in them days, of course, and... What am I supposed to do here? Go down here. Back to the tree area. I gotta get back to that area with big old tree. Back here. Oh, nice! Very nice. Save real quick so we don't lose any data. Because our next upgrade is coming. Ooh, Doctor Strange is a good movie. Gotcha. I don't think I've seen the second one yet. I'm behind when it comes to Marvel movies. I tried watching the She-Hulk TV series. I didn't get very far. I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie, of course, because it's gonna be interesting. Oop, wrong room. Ooh, okay. That's another good one, Captain America Civil War. Definitely another good one. Oh, okay. Does it get any better, or does it get any worse? In your opinion? Oh, gotcha. No, that makes sense. I mean... I like the What If series. It was pretty interesting to, like, alternate realities. I thought it was pretty cool. Ow. Yes! I love that one. It's, like, based off the comics or whatever. Very good detail. There's 2 rune symbols. Yeah, I believe so. I haven't watched it either in a hot minute. I don't remember much about it, but I mean, it was, like, really intense. Faces wasp. Just like one more symbol. I don't remember where the heck it is, that's the problem. Oh, behind me on the wall, okay. Right. It's been a hot minute. So that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. The weeds. Right there. Up there, okay. Can I scan it now? No, I have to get higher. Higher ground. There we go. Don't want to scan that. Do I have to get even higher? Okay, all 4 have been activated. Yeah, I won't. So I'm gonna need the Morph Ball Bombs. Dang it, I didn't scan that door. I love the sound effect it makes every time you unlock a door. So satisfying. Scan this. Can't scan that. That's pretty silly. Okay, whatever. Some things I cannot scan from my Metroid decks. I get hit by these vines. Can't scan that either. Pretty goofy. Ow! 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 I'm getting hit. I'm hit. I'm hit. Can't scan this box. Man. That's pretty silly. Okay. Cool beans, got that. Next room. Metroid down, metrics down. Flaahgra. Yeah, my foot fell asleep. One of the weirdest looking bosses. Kind of like a cross between a praying mantis and, I don't know. Ow. Oh, come on, let me scan. Flaahgra. This mutant plant is the source of toxic water in the ruins. Flaahgra's growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flaahgra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable. However, exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. Okay, bring it on, Flaahgra. Why am I getting hit? Okay, oh yeah, we have to hit these things, that's right. To make the sun hit it. You gotta roll in there and hit it. I still gotta scan the vines. Morph Ball slot is active. Kaboom! Still gotta scan the vines. I think I can scan those lightnings. I'm gonna use 2 of them. Take away the sunlight. Ugh. So creepy looking. Can't scan that. Ow! I can scan this? Mirror array used to focus sunlight onto creature. It looks like it can be tilted, possibly take it offline. Okay. Never knew you could scan that. That's a really cool detail. Tentacles fills this narrow drainage channel. Analysis indicates that Flaahgra's central nervous system is located at the base of this structure. Huh. Neat detail. Okay, there's one. Darn it. Stop hitting it, dude. Okay. Now I got a few seconds to activate this. Run. Hurry up. Hurry up. It kind of reminds me of the Mirror of Twilight, that design from Twilight Princess. Okay, so now this one's gonna go down. Yep. 2 more, and I think we took Flaahgra down. Twilight Princess is an amazing Legend of Zelda title. I highly recommend it. Yes, it's also on Wii, it's on Wii U as well. But it's honestly an amazing title. The story's good, the soundtrack's awesome, the graphics are beautiful, the gameplay is excellent. Like, that's one Zelda game that I would recommend to a lot of people. I gotta find an area to roll. Come on, hurry up. Twilight. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm not speaking loud. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Sorry. I'm not sure why my microphone's not picking up my voice loud enough. But, it's rather strange, because usually I don't have that problem with the mic, so... Okay, mobilize this thing. Now we can take it out last attempt with this. Alright, here we go. Bada boom! Main boss number 2 is down. Flaahgra is down. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So that's 2 out of... I don't know how many bosses, because I'm not sure how many bosses are in this game, so we'll find out. And we get our next upgrade. Beautiful. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any scans for my Metroid decks. Not there. You have to scan that. Network of Vines is invulnerable to weapons fire. Okay, so we can't use any beams for that matter. So, kind of cooked on that one. So now we gotta find another way out. Object out of scanning range. Oh. That's fine. You're fine, no worries. So now we're getting the Varia Suit, which is always great. Thank you for the likes. Nice. I love the design. Varia Suit acquired. Dangerous areas of heat are now accessible. Additional data downloaded inventory screen. Press minus to access the inventory screen. Beautiful. Alright, so now we gotta get out of this room because we can't go where the vines are, which stinks, but... Toxin scans negative. Water is free of poison. This room always got me for some reason. Like, I always end up in the water somehow. Yep, I did it again. I don't have the gravity suit, so I can't really go through that. The water can't get me. I'm fine. as I fall right in the water. Give me a break. Oh! Well, you know, I got to the exit. Thank you for the roses. New enemy.
Recorded to logbook.
Pulse Bamu, life form of raw energy. Periodically releases explosive segments. Pulse Bamus are energy beings, invulnerable to most known weapons. Electrical energy can harm them. However, they lack any intelligence beyond an instinctive attraction to other charged energy sources. Pulse Bamus produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shed regardless of who or what may be nearby. So our basic beam cannot hurt it. Fair enough. Okay. My time zone is currently 10:47 p.m. So I think it's Eastern Standard Time. Nice. So I can't hit it with a missile. Okay. So I think I got rid of the last wasp. I think so.
Recorded to logbook.
Alright, see what this lore has. The cries of this dying land echo on our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison sweep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of the great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. Okay. Definitely some lore drops there. Ow! Get away from me! Jeez. Can't go up there on the magnetic rack yet because we don't have the item we need. Okay, so now we have an elevator to Magmoor Caverns. Transport to Magmoor Caverns North active. Okay. So where's this lead? Okay, so that leads to somewhere else. And this leads to another entrance. Okay. So now we did that. Okay, so I think it's... which room is it? The vault. Are we in the vault? Jump. 3 slots. Let's see if this is the right room. To find more missiles. I'm hoping. Okay. I think we're on the right way. Where'd this take us? I wonder where this leads me to. Oh, this just leads me... oh, jeez. So that led me the wrong direction. Okay, so that was that other room. Okay, so that's like an access area to going back to that War Wasp room, so that's like a tunnel to get to Magmoor Caverns, essentially. Makes sense. Oh, come on, let me up there. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. So, not that room? This room. This is the room I have to be in. Okay. Ah, okay, so this is where we can get a missile. Okay. Thank you for the GG, I appreciate it. Okay, so there's more Chozo lore.
Recording to logbook.
Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh wow, thank you for the oranges. Wow, thank you for the TikToks. I appreciate it. The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what is yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there's nothing we can do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. Okay, so we got some more lore. Some more Chozo lore. The butterfly effect. Like in this game, or? Ah, there's the 3 seals. Of, like, the planet. So there's 3 mechanisms. Oh, I know you can do that in, like, Until Dawn. I'm not sure about Metroid Prime. Ooh, that gives me another idea. Speaking of which, Until Dawn would be a cool playthrough. I am not very good at bomb jumping in this game. Okay. 1. Place that there, hopefully. Nope. Oh, okay, yeah. For the Chozo. Okay. That's what you mean. Some more missiles. We get 25. Now we need to grab another E-Tank. So, this way... I mean, I'm sure there's an in-universe explanation on... like, that whole scenario. But, there's the E-Tank. Nice. Got another E-Tank. So now we have to head to the Ruined Nursery. Which is always fun. Let's see. It's our map. This way, because there's another missile upgrade we can grab. Through here. Get more missiles. Might as well save since we're in here. Hey, welcome in. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so is this the room nursery? It is. Perfect. Now we can find a save point and find what we're looking for. There should be some cracked walls we can find to be able to find some more missiles, so that'll make 30 missiles. So let's make a save. I would love to save, and my foot fell asleep, so I'm gonna probably fall over when I stand up. So we just want to be prepared as possible before heading to the next section. Before we hit the Magmoor Caverns. Ah, not the wasps. Ah. No, no. There not be any more of them things. Ugh. So now we just gotta go up here, hit this, and then Morph Ball on that. We're gonna do this puzzle. Okay. Then hit that. Then fall back through. And then quickly jump. Come on. Jump back here. Jump back here. Jump back here. Morph Ball. And boom. Boom. And then boom. And then boom. And get some missiles. Very nice. Got some more missiles. Let's go. Ruined Gallery. Okay. Welcome back. Let's see. We gotta head to the Ruined Gallery. So now we're in the Ruined Nursery. Main plaza. So do north. So we have to go through the North Atrium to the Ruined Gallery. So that shouldn't take us very long to get there. Come on, get up there, Samus. You're good, no worries. You're fine. For some reason, my microphone on here isn't showing up as, like, me speaking. Like, in terms of, like, the little bar where the volume is for the game and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah. I think it's acting up in general. Yeah, definitely a night for issues. 100%. Morph Ball here. Oh, can't hit that one. Morph Ball here. Come on. I am using a capture card for my Nintendo Switch, and I am using OBS. And I connected from OBS on the TikTok, even though I don't have 1,000 followers, but I found a way to stream it, of course, onto TikTok. When I did under sources for TikTok Live Studios, and then after I did the to sources, oh, okay, I don't know. I have no clue. I'm still learning as I go for TikTok. So our next stop is Magmoor Caverns, which now we can take a shortcut to get to that elevator now, since we can just go through here, where we first fought the War Wasps. Alright, so now we go here, and through here, and then up over, and then here, and then we can snag some health, and then roll through this hole, this little entrance here, and that should lead us to the elevator to Magmoor, I think. Okay. So now we're here. And then, yep, that leads to Magmoor Caverns. Perfect. The next section of the game. Let's go. Here we go. Magmoor Caverns. We can scan that. Access the Chosen Ruins North. Granted, please step in the hologram. No, not yet. Transport Chosen Ruins North active. Perfect. And then we just need to find a save point. Nothing we can do in here really, but that's okay. I think I can scan in here. Worthwhile. Street Fighter. Okay, that's a good one. I haven't played that in a hot minute. That'd be exciting. Not the Boom Boom Bats. No! Battletoads would be a cool choice too. I think I'd like to play Battletoads eventually. Now a save point. Let's go. Save point. Sweet! Save has been done. Did I miss anything in the last section? I don't know. I got the missile tank. Another missile tank. Okay, I didn't miss anything, so that's good. So far. So far, I haven't missed anything. So we're good. We're good. Oh, gotcha. So now what do we do? Takes Two. Yeah, that's a good game also. But like my idea for the Four Swords playthrough, if I could find 3 people, we could do like a misadventures type thing. I think that'd be pretty hilarious. Like just goof off and mess around.
Recruiting to logbook.
Grisby, subvolcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. What? Four Swords? No, unfortunately it's only on Switch. Is the one way to play it, or Game Boy Advance. You have to have a Switch subscription to be able to play it. Which stinks, but for the online subscription, I think it's you pay a certain amount.
Recruiting to
Ow.
logbook.
Okay, so that one's good. That one. And this. Yeah. Magmoor Caverns.